Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Pokemon Sleep video. You may have noticed overnight we had a small software update now to version 1.0.8. Unfortunately, I did see a couple of folks were having some real difficulty playing yesterday, and while I was fortunate enough to not have any difficulties, I know a couple of you were. And I'm sorry that happened. Hopefully, this ended up resolving the issue and you can continue to make some progress. So, without further ado, let's jump in and see how I did last night. I got to bed a little bit later than usual. It was kind of a busy day for me yesterday, so this may not be the most restful sleep that I've ever had, but sleep is good nonetheless. Yeah, that tracks. Got to bed late, and my brain was just firing on all cylinders when I woke up, so definitely know that it wasn't the most restful for my body. So I'm definitely going to be taking it easy today and making sure that I get to bed on time or early if possible tonight. Wow. A really, that's the most balanced that I've seen it in a long while. Definitely some deep slumbers at times. Wow. And that tracks. Okay. Cool. All right. Kind of keeping the track from yesterday where we're getting one 2-star and just a couple of 1-stars. All right, well, some of those may be something new, so let's just try to keep spirits up and see what we got hanging out with us today. All right, Bonsley, Sudowoodo. All right, Squirtle. I'm always happy to see Squirtle. Always happy to see Squirtle. Another Sudowoodo and a Totodile. So, a complete repeat day. Ooh wee. All right. Anybody hungry? Hopefully. Nobody. Wow. Game, what have I done to upset you? Was it not getting enough sleep? Alright, well, Sudowoodo, I've got. When it's hungry, I'll be able to recruit it, but I've already got a Bonsley, which I could eventually evolve into a Sudowoodo, so I'm not super worried about recruiting one, like, as soon as possible. I've got a little bit of time, and I got a couple of biscuits to get through, but I'm really waiting on some stuff that I haven't gotten before that's new sleep styles and ones that I don't already have before, with the exception of my buddy Squirtle. They're getting the premium biscuit today. Alright, and it ain't critical either. That's fine. I can leave that. You know what? It's one over. It'll at least make me feel a little bit better going through today, having another Squirtle in the squad. That'll wrap that up for snack time today. And we're gonna immediately change that over to Squirtle. Totodile would probably be the more fun, the more helpful friend thing to do from what I've heard, but I just want to put my favorite front and center whenever possible. Alright. It's really demoralizing seeing that just so slowly crawl for just a couple of days. I'm really hoping the end of the week has some more fun in store as we get to those much higher sleep power numbers. But these first couple of days in this week they've been a struggle. A gentle nature. Now, Squirtle's an ingredient collector. So we've got one orangeberry, two milk. It collects ingredients for us. Skill level up. Skill trigger S. Alright. Ingredient finder S. Not so bad. Solid. Some overnight sneaky snacking. Still managed to get in the window, even though I woke up. It tracked sleep up until an hour before my window. Maybe it's because the actual sleep session got turned off on time? Gotta be honest, sometimes this reward stamps of hitting your bedtime is a little confusing. Maybe it's just making sure that I'm actually starting the session on time. Whether or not it completes on time is another thing. What has your experience been? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Okay. Yeah, some more ingredients would be nice. Trying to get a little bit more of the variety of what they're pulling up because that would be very helpful. Ooh, rank up, which is nice. We did hit Grade 1 right before bed last night. So even though it did add a couple of more to the pool, didn't necessarily see him showing up. Definitely a lot of milk this week from this team. Maybe I might have to consider switching it up and trying to get something else in there just to give me some better ingredients. Cyan Beach is a little bit harder as far as the rankings are concerned, so comparatively to Greengrass Isles, it takes a lot more to get those rank ups. So I probably won't be hitting Master in this week, even though I am feeding pretty much exclusively Snorlax's favorite berries. But you know what? That's okay. I'm kind of just kicking the tires on the new isle and see kind of how things will play out. And I might just head back to Greengrass Isles next week. I was hoping in the news there might have been a post about the small bug fix update, but it looks like that wasn't included from yesterday. I'm guessing that was just kind of emergency bug fixing just to make sure that, like, hey, the game is playable and folks aren't encountering any errors. I hope that update ended up resolving the issues. It's a real bummer when like something just so catastrophically just goes in and just gums up the day. Alright, no rank ups from our friends either, so just continuing to make steady progress there. But it looks like we do have a medal. Gotten up within 30 minutes of when you woke up the previous day 50 times. I do try to stay consistent because that does help to make sure I'm getting usually the same amount of sleep. Alright. So we've collected our ingredients, we've checked in with our friends. Alright, let's get cooking. Just gonna check and see if I've gotten any ingredients. Nope. Not enough to cook something else up. So we're gonna throw some ingredients in the pot. Yep, use up that cacao and a whole bunch of milk. All right, mixed salad. I could probably go for some lighter fare this morning to get the day started. It's really hard for me. Breakfast is like my favorite meal of the day, so I always want like the biggest calorie-rich food you can get. Love like pancakes and cereal and bacon and eggs and toast. But today probably might take it a little bit light just because I haven't gotten as much restful sleep and don't need to make my body work extra hard digesting all of that on top of not getting enough rest. All right, and I think that's going to do it for today. I hope everyone is able to get into the game today. Make sure to update your apps. Uh, hope things go well, and we'll check back in tomorrow. And until then, sleep well.